Hi, Virgo. This is Jeffrey. This is Red Color. This is your 3-card reading for the week of, well, this is your weekly reading because sometimes it turns into 4 cards. For the week of March 7th through the 14th, 2021. I hope you're well. And please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I appreciate all your support. If you're interested in a one-on-one reading, it's 30 minutes for $30. All the information is below. It really feels like spring. It really feels like spring. Okay. Let's see what this week's energy holds for thee. The 5 of Coins, the 10 of Wands, and the Star. Very interesting reading. Okay. So 5 is all about change. 10 is about completion. So these are somehow linked. And then you get the Star, which is its own entity, which is probably the best card in the deck. Okay. So the 5, so 5 is about choice. I mean, it's about change, but it's also about choice. It's always about both because 5 is right in the middle of the whole thing. Sometimes I lose these words. Afterwards, it's like, oh, that's what you should have said. So this is, they're left out in the cold. Or, it depends on how you look at this card. This card you can look at a million ways. So you see these 2 people, they're rather destitute. Are they heading into the church? Are they heading into the warmth? Are they heading into the hope? There's hope here. See, the anchor, an anchor is always a symbol of hope. I think the anchor is the symbol of Rhode Island. So it's like, I think it's really psychological. So where do you want to be? Do you want to be left out in the cold, or do you want to head into the warmth? I think that there's help there. I think that there's an opportunity there. And you can just choose to grab it or not grab it. Then you have the 10. 10s are all about completion. And this is also about a burden. So I feel like there's some sort of burden that you're going to let go of this week. It could be work. I'm not saying that you're going to leave your job. I'm saying that you're going to let go of a certain burden revolving around it. And it could involve like another person. Sometimes there's somebody at work or in some kind of project that is like a thorn in your side. And if you keep on paying attention to it, it's going to become more of a thorn. It's almost like it'll grow more thorns. But if you just like let it be and decide to like look somewhere else, then I think you can move on. Because sometimes this is about, sometimes with this card, because it's 2 characters, it's like, well, maybe both of them are leaving the church and decided to go out in the cold, or maybe both of them are decided to go into the warmth, or maybe one decides to go in and one decides to go out. This could also be, sometimes I had like all this stuff this morning about like where I've been in my life and places like kind of emotionally and psychologically that I've been in my head where I'm not anymore. And I forget that I used to kind of be a different person, right? And so maybe it's time to let go of your past. Maybe it's time to let go of this feeling of being left out and the burden of carrying that around. I think that's what the reading's about. I don't think I got that for no reason. And this is my first reading of the day, you know. Sometimes I do all 12 in a row. Sometimes I split it up, whatever. And it's through letting go of that burden of, you know, like the feeling, say, abandoned or left out. Once you let go of that burden of saying, oh, I don't really belong here. Of course you belong here. If you didn't belong here, you wouldn't be here. Then you're going to be able to find your destiny. So this card is really wonderful. This is like the card of destiny, but it's also, for me, it's just blessings from above. And it's like your guiding star. It's like your guiding star. And, you know, your guiding star is something that's within you and without you. So your guiding star is kind of your soul calling, but sometimes your soul calling, you know, it leads you toward another place or another set of circumstances, or sometimes your guiding star is something like, you know, you watch, say, singers on TV, and you're like, I really want to sing. I really want to sing. And it's like, it's calling you. It's not even calling you. It's like, it's drawing you in. It's drawing you in. It's like a, you know, like a planet with gravity, just like suddenly drawing you in. But that's how I feel about this star. But it's for your highest good and highest healing and highest wholeness. So it should be very interesting, but there's definitely something to be let go of. There's definitely some past energy or thought or feeling or experience. You know, and the other thing is sometimes it's an experience that, you know, you've kind of been through the war in a way, and you know, acknowledge that you've been through the war, acknowledge that it was traumatizing, feel it, and then just drop it, and then drop it. You know, because we have to move forward. We have to move forward. So that is my take for you, Virgo. It's quite the week. Also, you know, the new moon is coming up. The new moon in Pisces, which is your opposite. The opposites have a lot more in common than you think. And yeah, it's time to drop the baggage. It's time to drop the baggage of the past. That's what I have to say. It's time to drop the baggage. And once you do that and relieve yourself of it, you'll be able to, you know, hear your calling and move toward. A lot going on, baby. Blessings to you.